not interested in fairy tales anymore. We're talking about history, culture, the lost art of storytelling, not to mention a whole lot of violence. What kind of a corporate organization can't market violence? I have only one thing to say to you. You're fired. Miss Phil, Miss Posh, where are those women? I can't trust anyone to do anything around here. I'm the wealthiest man in America, except for those computer geeks in California. But I did it all by myself. No help from anyone, except some politicians, some banks, some friends, my mommy. Miss Phil, Miss Posh!
Yes, sir.
What are you doing here?
You called, sir?
You scared me.
We're sorry, sir. We never meant to scare you. The truth is, I scared myself.
Quit groveling.
Yes, sir. I'll quit babbling. I'm just a lowly cog in a very important machine. Humble and undeserving, submissive and menial, loathsome and slothful.
Quit babbling.
Yes, sir. I'll quit babbling. Don't know why I babble so much. Must be something wrong with me. I guess I'm just a babbler. I just babble away. Once I get started, I can't seem to stop.
Stop talking.
Yes, sir. I'll stop talking. Right now, I won't utter another word. Don't know why I talk so much.
Stay! March to the front of the desk. Do not speak. Now, I have a question. Only speak the answer when I have finished the question. Okay? Just nod your head. As you know, I own a company called All the Fairy Tales in the World Incorporated. Are you familiar with this company? Just nod your head. Now, I own all the fairy tales in the world. I've owned them for a year now, and they're not making a profit. Here's the part where you get to speak. Are you ready? Why isn't this stupid company making any money?
May we speak now, sir?
Only to answer my question.
Okay. We've thought and thought and thought, and we've come up with a conclusion. Are you ready for a conclusion, Mr. Frump?
I'd like to hear a conclusion before I get any older.
We have no idea.
So, after all this thinking and thinking and thinking, that's the best you can do.
We can go back to our desks and think some more.
No, I've got a better idea. You're going to sit here and listen to me. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Here's the deal. People are tired of the same old stories. You know, kids wandering off into the woods, meeting up with witches, girls eating bears' food, sitting in bears' beds, and on bears' chairs. Do you see where I'm going with this, Miss Phil, Miss Posh?
No, sir.
They need restructuring, downsizing, upgrading, a mission statement, a focus group. Do you know what this means?
That you're losing your mind, sir?
It means that I'm going to give these fairy tales a whole new look, a great new makeover. I'm going to make Frump Tales. How does it sound?
Do you want the truth, or do you want to hear what you want to hear?
I want to hear what I want to hear.
Okay, well then it sounds, great.
Great, I knew you'd like it. The first thing we need to do is get a mission statement. Who's the greatest writer in the world?
I don't know.
Come on, a writer everyone knows. Something from the top of your head.
William Shakespeare?
I've heard of him. He must be good. Get him in here.
But sir, that's impossible. He's been dead for over 400 years.
Being dead's no excuse. I'll call my legal department. Hi, this is the Ronald. I want my legal department. Legal department? Hi, there's a guy named Shakespeare. I want him alive and in my office in 15 seconds.
But sir, your attorneys can't bring William Shakespeare alive and in your office in 10 seconds.
You know, if I paid you as much as I paid those attorneys, I'd expect you to do the impossible. It's a good thing I don't pay you that much. This is the Ronald. This better be something I want to hear. What? You say this Shakespeare guy's dead?
That's a shame.
You're fired! Well, there's only one thing we need to do now.
Seek professional help?
Not yet. We need some bright college graduates.
We usually have a couple hundred waiting outside the office.
Just pick a few who look intelligent. intelligent, but not too intelligent. I don't want anyone coming up with any ideas about outsmarting the Ronald. You have 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moderately intelligent college graduate, sir.
Good, thank you. Hello, my name is Ronald Frump, and I'm the wealthiest man in America. Almost. Are you ready to dazzle me with your moderate intelligence?
Yes, sir!
What do you know about Shakespeare?
Stuff, sir!
What kind of stuff?
Old stuff, sir!
Can you give me an example of what kind of old stuff he wrote?
Romeo and Juliet, sir!
What else?
The Taming of the Shrew, sir!
What else?
It's on the tip of my tongue. Something about a midsummer night in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Shakespeare wrote that? Graduates, have a seat. Now, here's the deal. I own a company called All the Fairy Tales in the World Incorporated, and it's not making a profit. So, I want you to help me spice up these fairy tales to make Frump Tales. What do you think?
It's kind of grim.
Miss Phil, Miss Posh, the books. Now, let's start on page 1, Little Red Riding Hood. Take all the time you need as long as you finish in 5 seconds. Now, we got a little girl, a granny, a wolf, and a woodcutter. Not much in the high-tech entertainment, is it?
This is kind of grim.
Grim, get it, Grim?
Little Red Riding Hood is from a collection of tales from the Brothers Grimm. They were these German brothers who, never mind.
Right. Okay. I'm ready to hear ideas.
A plaintiff's decision should take place in the in the consciousness of the propagandist.
Either that or a car chase.
I have an opportunity to examine the wolf's soul. Is he a good wolf, led by grace, by power, by circumstances? Shall fate cannot be altered.
So, is Shakespeare an expert with this dilemma business?
Hamlet, Mark Antony, Othello, King Lear all face dilemmas which would require the moral decision.
So Shakespeare is an expert with this dilemma business.
Not always. His earliest dramas were full of unmitigated violence, generally involving decapitation.
Today, we call them slasher movies.
How about we kind of have the wolf take a hostile takeover of the forest, but it doesn't work out because why? Give me reasons.
His girlfriend dumps them extraterrestrials, a psychotic killer hiding under the stairs.
That's simplistic, shallow, and stupid. I like it. Now, we need to. Now, how about we kind of merge Macbeth with Little Red Riding Hood?
They plant the seeds of power, covetousness, and avarice.
They make the big bad wolf think he can gobble down Little Red and Granny and become king of wherever, Scotland or England or Wisconsin.
Wisconsin! It's next to Minnesota.
Don't worry about it. The story starts with Little Red skipping off to Granny's house. What are you doing on the floor? Get up and write me a Frump Tale.